Desert Southwest. It's another Pitchfork Profile. I got two Latvian with me. This is my favorite unmarried Latvian.
No, so second. You probably talked to Vito before this, huh?
No. Phil on Fire is here. Phil Buncis, welcome in.
Welcome.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about this season. What's going right for you this season? Because you guys have been all over the ice, your line. Now you're up to the second line and making life tough on the opponents.
I would say just playing simple, you know?
Yeah?
Trying to execute the game plan as much as we can. And like right now it's me, Lemmy, and PJ. At least and I think we just keep it simple, you know? We try to overwhelm him. Like PJ's a really quick guy.
Right.
He buzzes around like all over them. Lemmy can make plays, you know, slow the game down a little bit. And then I'm trying to find middle ground and, you know, play center with them. So it's been good.
It's been a strange season for you guys for the fact that you started early and get to get a trip to China in, won a tournament there. Mm-hmm. Then you come back and you got to go through a regular training camp, and then there's some breaks that happened early in the year. Now you're in the middle of 13 weeks in a row. How does your body feel right now?
It adds up a little bit, but I wouldn't say that we're fatigued or anything, you know, because like Leanne puts in a great work with us in the gym, and it is weird scheduling. Like you need to get used to it because we had a couple weekends off earlier this year in a row, and then now it's like that long stretch, like you said. But I think it's fine. It's just, you know, those Saturday, Sunday games are a little weird. It's a quick turnaround, but it's same for the other teams, right? So got to make most of them. And now next week school hits in. Like we're gonna play Fridays, Saturdays again, so it'll be good. We'll be good.
Okay, so we look down, 14 games left this year. Last year you were a tournament team. I think we all know what you have to do to get to the back of the tournament this year, but what's it like in the locker room? What's the mental attitude right now? Because you guys have had some games that you've lost that have been games that you thought you should have won.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're dialed in, you know, like we believe in our group, like we know that and we know how good we can be, you know, so we just gotta focus, like same mentality as last year, honestly, you know, just focus 1 week at a time, one game at a time, you know, like whatever today is Tuesday, so we think about Saturday game, you know, that's it, nothing after that, just focus on that weekend, get it done, and move on, so on.
Okay, so when we look at the difference between last year and this year, probably the most obvious one is last year you were able to sneak up on some teams that didn't think you were as good as you were. Mm-hmm. This year they know you're good, right? And I think you get everybody's best shot, like Tech gave you everything they had.
Right.
Is that different? Can you feel that on the ice?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, with Mitch Tech, like, there's kind of, not a rivalry, but, you know, like last year we had some good games in a row with them, so that was a good battle for sure, because we want to win, and, you know, both ways, like, it was tough. But I think, yes, like, teams definitely respect us more, and, like, they want us, they're more determined to beat us, you know, to knock us out, like, because they know we're good, like, we've been good, you know, so it is a little tougher, like, we have to learn, maybe, like, sometimes how to take a charge and manage the games better, because we can be, you know, play as, like, the better team, sort of, like, for, like, number one team in the game, you know, not just, like, an underdog chasing something. So, like, we just got to manage the games better, and we'll be good.
Let's talk a little bit about your style. You like to play the body, but you like to move the puck, and you like to score. How does that mix work for you personally?
I mean, I try to play the puck a little bit. Coming out of his hands, though. I don't know. Like, I try to play 200 game. You know, like D-zone. Like, I'll take pride in it. Like, I know this weekend we gave up one, I think, on Sunday at the end. But like, I take pride in that, and then, you know, just work. Basically, I go to net on both ends. You know. Right. So that's where I get paid. You know?
So speaking of getting paid, tell me about this summer. You had Vito get married over in Latvia, and then you guys come back. Are things different now for the Latvians here at ITHSW?
Yeah, you know, like I'm his son now. Like those are my new parents. No, it's good. Like it was an amazing wedding. Max Valley was there too, so there was three of us. It was a great time. Like it was unbelievable, and you know, to see my roommate and one of my best friends be, you know, married and living happily with his wife now for a little bit, like it was great. It was a great time, and
Okay, so we're looking at another East Coast trip for you. You're off to play Brown this weekend. Mm-hmm. When you look at parity in college hockey, it's pretty much everybody can beat everybody on any given night, right? I mean, you can't take any nights off.
Right. Yeah. Every team's good. Like that's. I mean, everyone knows that. You know. Yeah. It always shows them like any stats you look at, or I don't know. You know. but just the fact that some team is lower or higher doesn't mean anything, you know. That's why I don't know, like, honestly, I don't know where we at. I don't know where Brown is. Like, I know it's gonna be a tough game because, like, again, we go on the road. Like, obviously they're gonna want to beat us, you know. I don't know if we have played them before or not.
I don't know that you have.
But like, I'm sure they're gonna, you know, come out hard. So it's like any game. So it's gonna be a good weekend for sure.
Tell me a little bit about the travel part of this season. You know, I mentioned China, Alaska. You've been all over the place,
Mm-hmm.
but what's it like? Because you have to come from Latvia when you come over here and you go back home. Is the travel something that's been tough this year, or has it been okay?
No, it's the same, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, we're used to, like, I mean, mean beats, like, we played in Europe, but like, everyone's done the travel for, you know, a couple of years now, so, like, we're used to that. We know how to take care of our bodies, and sometimes being on the road is good, you know. You get away from school a little bit, you get to be with your guys on the road, spend some more time with each other, like, it's good.
Let's wrap it up by just that. You spent this whole holiday season playing hockey games, meaningful hockey games, but you got a chance to go to California, get a little sun, do some different things like that. How was that bonding experience for you guys? Do you feel like you came closer together as a team?
Yeah, definitely. That was a good trip. Like, it was amazing how big of a crowd there was, like in Anaheim and Irvine. Yeah.
Irvine, yeah.
Right,
Irvine.
like the crowd was crazy. Like, it was electric. Like, the fans that we had, that Harvard had, it was amazing. Like, I loved it. And definitely as a group too, like, you know, just being out there in the West and like kind of playing over the holidays, like spending time with each other, like, it was great.
All right, by my count, you got 14 games to go. We got to get as many of those as we can to get you back into tournaments. So good luck this weekend. Good luck the rest of the way.